Hi, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Marley G, back at y'all another episode of Running With You. And tonight we got to run about Ari Lennox, man. Don't it seem like Ari Lennox always in the headlines and all there is in the media for everything but her music? First, we had the Martin big deal, about the skin complexion. And one thing about black people, you can rile them up when you got some type of skin complexion debate. Then started having all the photos, all these little sexy photos she been having ever since her, you know, she been getting more, looks from a sexual appeal, as of late compared to when she first came in her career. Now, of course, she's talking that 30 years old, knocking on the door, looking for the good guy, looking for the safe option talk, the stuff that the manosphere and the red pill content all phrase. They just filming at the mouth right now for this content right here. I know Kevin Samuels, they say turning over in your grave. I know he at his grave sipping a pina colada because all his stuff is just coming to fruition and everybody is just making a whole bunch of commotion and content about it. But she basically was just saying how she been dealing with all the toxic dudes, and now she realized that she's been putting to the side all the sweet dudes. So of course, it's stuff that men been saying to women for all these years, and women don't really understand until they hit that magical number 30. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get to what she was saying. I haven't looked at this at all, so we're gonna go ahead on and react to it together.
I think I have a thing for toxic energy. So I think there's still some more healing that I need to do because when I look back on all of these energies, um, it's a shame I gave them so much time and there were sweet energies that I didn't. And
Yeah.
so now I see those sweet energies getting married and starting families. I'm just like, dang, that
Mm.
probably could have been me if I recognized the security in those individuals at the time. And like now I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely feeling that now. I'm aware that there's something going on. There's something wrong.
What do you think it is that attracts?
We've been saying this for years. There's nothing new under the sun. Like all these podcasts, we ain't just bringing this stuff out our ass. Now, some of these dudes, they can go overboard with it. But at the same time, it's a lot of facts in a lot of situations. In this situation, it's nothing more different than a woman is attracted to the bad boy. A woman is attracted to the toxic guy. A woman is attracted to the ladies' man, per se. So it had been times where the word toxic just came around, and I guess Future was the poster boy of it. And you'll go to the club or you'll be out and about, and a female will be like, "Oh, you look toxic. Oh, I could use a little toxicity in my life." Women just like excitement. Women like the unknown. When it comes to the sweet guy, the boring guy, the safe bet, they don't usually get chose until a woman has two baby daddies later, and they could be the one that's going to go ahead on and step up to the plate. Or, they get chose because they realize none of the toxic dudes want them like that in that fashion. Yeah, they'll want to have sex with you, but they don't look at you as a long-term option. So once you pass 30, you get tired of paying your bills and you get tired of the revolving door of men after men after men. And then you get warped into this mind frame that niggas ain't shit, but it's not niggas ain't shit. It's just the niggas that you talking to ain't shit. They got guys that is good, good guys out there. But one thing about being disciplined, one thing about being quote unquote boring, stable, secure, that's not fun to a lot of people. And that's another thing. Just because somebody can provide security and stuff could get boring and stuff can get predictable and stuff could be disciplined and structured and it's not chaos and chaotic, doesn't mean you can't have fun. It's ways to spice up your sex life. It's ways to, go have fun and do different activities with your partner. Go travel. Go try to go to different lounges. Go to a jazz club. Like go expand your horizon with your partner. Go do different things. It ain't always just the same old stuff. Going to the club, having drinks, going out of town to Cancun. It ain't gotta be the same MO. You see what I'm saying? Let's continue.
You to like toxic energy?
I think they just seem really exciting at first. The chemistry is incredible. And they don't even always be fine. It's not even that like they're sexy or something. I mean, well, they're sexy, but they don't be the finest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's just an energy. It's sometimes it's convenience, what we talk about. A lot of those the sweeter energies that I felt like weren't for me. I felt I could see myself falling asleep a little bit on the phone. So
Mhm.
I don't know if that's like I if boring is good or not. Like, I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out what that means, like,
It's the thrill.
yeah.
It's the thrill of it.
Yeah.
Okay, now one thing that this I gotta go into this. A woman, they don't want a guy that's just corny. You know, they don't want a somebody that's boring, corny, lame. They don't want that. Just the same way a man don't want a woman that's corny. Like women, men, we value how much value she is of us, how good she looked to us in our eyes, and on top of that, loyalty. It's stuff like that that we value. But at the same time, we don't want no corny woman either. Like it's a lot of women out here who people can consider corny. Like a man don't want to date them either. And on top of that, she was like, "Oh, um, yeah, I was dealing with. I still got a thing for the sweet. I still got a thing for toxic guys. At your age, I'm not sure how old Ari Lennox is, but I'm pretty sure she in her late 20s, early 30s. So my thing is, nobody ain't gonna want to deal with you if you still got a thing for this. Like all that toxic stuff and doing, to me, that's an era that a grown man will probably accept you if you got out of that before the age of 25. Past 25 and you still on that, man, you are still a little girl. That's cool for middle school. That's cool for high school, maybe even freshman year of college. But at some point, you got to understand that ain't what's up and you got to grow. They say women mature faster than men, but how come women always pick the wrong man? You feel me? Um, Yeah, man. Same old song and dance, bro. I think it's a cultural thing. Um, I don't think a lot of women within other cultures, like Asian cultures, some of these cultures where women are brought up to, look at certain characteristics of a man in order for them to have a good quote unquote soft life. So I think it's a cultural thing. And my thing is, women, y'all gotta just understand y'all femininity, and y'all gotta understand y'all your record matters, and you're gonna have a digital footprint. So stuff you doing gonna affect you pair bonding with your mate in the future, because you can absolutely fumble good people, you know, just off the decisions that you make, and you're gonna only be left with a handful of people that's gonna be okay to decent, but it's not the best choice that you could have had. Because you're going to just cancel yourself out of the running, because people are going to judge you off the people that you date in the past. A lot of women don't seem to understand that, but it is what it is. The man going to go off your past. The woman going to go off the man future. I mean, it's been like that since the beginning of time. Nothing new changed under the sun, and like I said, I know the red pill content. I know the manosphere gonna see this clip and they're gonna react to it, and they're gonna just go ham with this. They're gonna be feasting off of this. There's gonna be a whole lot of panels talking amongst about this. But yeah, man, Ari Lennox giving all type of content creators content to talk about other than music. But I'm gonna know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Are you a woman? Have you experienced this and you come into fruition that you have an epiphany that, damn, man, I'm 30. I don't want to keep paying my bills. I don't want men to keep coming in and out of my life. I just want that safe, secure guy. I want that good bit, and put me in my quote unquote soft girl era. Men, let me know if you dealt with this. Were you the toxic guy? Were you the guy who's the good guy and always got curved? Like that meme they got with the bad boy and the woman, and she's in her prime. Gave the bad boy her prime years before she got pregnant. Then she get pregnant. He leave. Then she come back to the nerd and he says, "Beat it, chick." Y'all know that meme I'm talking about. That's basically what's going on in real life all the time. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what you're waiting on. Until next time, I'm out.